Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so in today's look, we're just creating this nude eyeshadow look. Okay, so I started off with my eye magic lip stain. I've got this lip stain for a very long time, and the ash and the gray color there, like I don't even know what to do with it. I have not seen somebody apply a gray color lip stain, though you can use it to mix your lip stain to get the particular color or shade of lip stain you want. But me, I'm not really the fan of mixing lip stain though. So I decided to try it off as my eyeshadow base, and it worked perfectly well for me, guys. Like, if you have this eye magic lip stain and you still don't know what to do with it, especially that shade there, please just don't bother yourself. Turn it to your eyeshadow base, okay? As I said earlier, though you can use it to mix different colors of lip stain to achieve a particular color you want, but who got that stress? Just go to the market and get your lip stain. So then I started off with this light brown for a transition shade, and I applied that at the edges of or should I say at a crease. I started off with on a crease with that light brown shade. So the trick here is, while blending this, you have to be very soft with your hands and make sure you're holding your brush at the edge of the brush, like the tip, so that all the weight from your hand won't be going to the bristles like the edge. So just be soft, and while blend in circular motion. Don't just swipe, like in circular motion, so that you can spread out the eyeshadows. Then I went ahead to pick this shade. Is a very dark brown, a very dark brown shade, and I'm applying that to contour our eyelid. Apply that at the outer corner of our eyes and blend in circular motion to the inner corner of our eyes. Okay, so I just applied the brown shade, and after blending, I went ahead to use the first brush I used to apply the transition shade, just to blend out. Okay, so it's like I'm doing a back and forth movement. Apply, blend, then go back and blend out, if it makes sense, if you understand what I'm trying to put out, like what I'm saying. Okay, so it's just doing back and forth, and make sure you're blending in a circular motion so that you won't have harsh lines, or your eyeshadow will not stay in one place. So it's just for you to be able to blend out. So I picked this wine shade because I felt like the inner corner of the eyes was getting a bit too dark, and I wanted it to be lighter than the outer part of her eyes. So I took that wine shade to blend out the dark brown. So after blending the crease area, I went in with the brush I use in applying the primer. I had to blend out the creases from the base, because now I want to apply my main eyeshadow on the eyelid. So you need to blend it out so that you can have that smooth eyeshadow. So you need to blend out every creases there, so your eyeshadow does not break and you can have a smooth eyeshadow application. So if you don't know how to apply eyeshadow, this is the best video for you. And if you've watched up to this moment and you haven't still clicked the like button, you've not subscribed to my channel, why. So hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your notification bell in case we have videos that we are dropping soon, and you will be notified immediately. Okay, so don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. So now, after blending out the creases, I went back with my blush. At this point, I didn't put any eyeshadow, just to blend around the um, edges. So now I used the um, Juvia's Place eyeshadow in Warrior, and I'm applying with a different brush. So this is the main eyeshadow, and I'm applying it on top of a eyelid. Okay, so you can see the smoothness. So if I didn't blend out the creases, you would have seen my eyeshadow will start breaking even before I finish the makeup. So blending out the creases will give that smooth eyeshadow base, and also make your eyeshadow very smooth when applying it, and the base will be able to absorb the eyeshadow that comes on it. Okay, if you understand what I'm saying. So I have a full video of this look. If you want the full video of this look, kindly drop in the comment section that, oh, I want to see the full video of this look, and I will drop it right away. So now I'm going to blend out the ash lines, and I'm using this dark brown from the Juvia's Place eyeshadow palette to blend out the ash line between the main eyeshadow and like the nude eyeshadow and the brown shade. So you won't want to leave your eyeshadow like this now. So you have to blend it out so that you can see the transitioning between the eyelid and the crease, like the crease area. Okay. So at this point, I wasn't feeling it, and I wanted to smoke it out. So I picked this shade from the Juvia's Place eyeshadow. It's not really black. It's like a dark gray or a dark ash color. So I used that to smoke out the eyes, and now I am liking what I'm seeing. So this kind of eyes is also good to do on your brides. If you have a very dark skinned bride, you will love this eyeshadow on them. It's going to be like, I actually did this eyeshadow, I repeated it on a dark skinned bride, and I loved it. So to reduce the darkness, like the blackness, whatever it is, I had to use the wine shade to blend out. You know what we did previously now, so we repeated it here. So after blending, to get that softness on the eyeshadow, you know, that smooth look now, so I went ahead to apply my Fenty powder in 470 to the um blend the eyeshadow, like just in between the nude and the black. If it makes sense to you, but if you're watching the video, you understand what I'm saying. So I just use that to blend it. And this is the final look. Came out perfectly fine as I wanted it. Okay, so if you want the full look, drop it in the comment section, and I have other videos you can watch. Bye.